Hello. Hi, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving week to those that celebrate Thanksgiving. It is an exciting week. We are doing our 3-day workshop. And it's Thanksgiving, which is one of my favorite holidays. And my mom and I have a tradition of running a 5K. So that is coming up, which is super exciting. So I hope you guys are having a great week. If you are on, just let me know you're here. Post below, say hi, want to know you're on. And if you are new here, just make sure to click the link above to allow StreamYard to show your name, or just comment with your name below as well, so I can see who it is. So again, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about navigating holiday eating as a plant-based runner. So if you are somebody that is maybe new to plant-based, or maybe you're just have always struggled during the holidays with running, nutrition, your fitness. This is a great episode to tune in to. So this is also episode 55 of the Plant-Based Performance Podcast. If you're not on the podcast or don't follow the podcast, make sure to look us up, subscribe, and tune in to our podcast episodes either here live on YouTube, or on Wednesdays at 4 o'clock Eastern. I put the podcast episode there as well, so you guys can take me on your runs if you do miss these live videos. So welcome to everybody, and let's get into it. So how to navigate holiday eating as a plant-based runner. Tip number one is to don't skip meals. Make sure to eat regularly. Make sure to eat consistent meals like you normally do as a runner. And that could be 5 or meal snacks a day. You want to still eat the same amount of meals, and you should be following your foundational needs. Most likely will be where you want to focus on. And if you're not sure what that means or don't know what that means, it is part of the Run on Plants method, and that is what I'll be talking about in the workshop. So we talked a lot about that yesterday for day one. So if you did miss it, you are welcome to still join us. Let me know. I will also post a link below this video. So if you guys want to jump in the workshop for day two, you are welcome to join us. So really you want to focusing on, meeting your foundational needs, and just really making sure not to skip any meals. And tip number two is to also drink water. During the holiday, it can be really easy to skip our water. And as you guys can see, I've actually started drinking out of a mason jar since I've been trying to drink more water. I've actually been trying to drink a gallon of water, which is a lot for me. But this is about 24 ounces. So that helps me a little bit more than just drinking it, a cup at a time, or drinking a water bottle, which I'm trying to stop really drinking water bottles since it's not really great for the environment. So we have our water here. So make sure to drink water during the holidays. This is something that we tend to just forget to do because we're so busy, and we may be out shopping. We may, be getting ready or getting the family ready to go out the door to have a holiday meal with our family. So definitely important to still drink that water to stay hydrated. We know hydration is really good for us, especially those that live in the north as well. If it's cold, your skin gets really dry. So water actually helps to keep us hydrated and helps our skin. And it also prevents us from overeating as well, when we're hydrated and drinking water throughout the day. So make sure to drink water. Number three, be mindful of your portions. So to do this is really just be mindful of your hunger and your fullness, and know that you can have a little bit of everything and try a little bit of everything. But once you have that first plate, wait 10 minutes and see if you're full. Really be mindful of your fullness. See if you're full. If you are, go back and get more. But a lot of times, what my family will do, and what's nice is because I'd rather eat, instead of big meals, I'd rather eat smaller, 5 small snacks meals a day, is we'll eat at dinner and we'll eat together, but we'll get out everything. All the leftovers we usually have, we'll get it out later. And have more later, which is really great because we usually eat a little bit earlier than dinner time. Number four, bring your own plant based dish to share. So if you are new to plant based or you're not quite sure, you're going somewhere and you're not really sure what they're going to have available for you if you're plant based, what you can do is to actually bring your own plant based dish. So bring something that is that's plant-based that you want to have, so you know you're going to have something, but also bring it for you for others to share. I've done this and I've actually been really surprised that other family members have actually really enjoyed the new dish that I had for them, and really had no idea that it was healthy for them. They just actually enjoyed it and really liked it. A really good one that I have made a lot that's really popular is the roasted Brussels sprouts and butternut squash. I posted the recipe in the Facebook group. So if you guys want to check out that recipe, just let me know. If you can't find it, I can send it to you. And also another really popular one that I've done before is called a winter quinoa salad. That's something else I've made for the holidays to bring places, and people have really loved that as well. And it's also fun to just try new dishes, and you'll actually be really surprised, even though a lot of people like their traditional Thanksgiving kind of dishes. A lot of people do like to try new foods as well. And you may never know if somebody else is trying to be more plant based or health conscious or, gluten free or whatever that is. You'll be surprised that a lot of people are trying to eat that way and will be really thankful that you brought something that they can have. And number five, share your why if they ask. There's no harm in educating people about why you eat the way you do, but it's important for you to be educated. But I know all of you do because you're part of the plant based performance community. So I know that you are all educated in plant based nutrition and you have whys that are, strong whys, and you know your why. You know why you're plant based, and there is a reason you're doing it, and you know that it's helpful, and you know you feel good doing it. So definitely feel free to or be ready to share that. But I wouldn't bring it up unless others bring it up. So if they ask, talk about it, but I wouldn't bring it up because people can kind of feel like you're pushing on what your beliefs are, and sometimes it can kind of rub people the wrong way. So that's the only thing I would be careful about. Because I know, I just know some people like that. So even though we know that it is, the best thing you can do for yourself, and the research shows it, as well as personal experience, just shows the evidence of what plant based can do for you. So, for many people, and in most cases, wherever they are in, the lifespan or any diseases that most diseases that they have, most of the time, plant based nutrition um, is beneficial. And I also wanted to mention here as well that it's okay to take a break during this time. For many of us, we may be marathon runners, we may have big goals, and we may have big goals for 2022. And that's great. But this is a time where it's okay to take time to rest, take time to really focus on being present and spending time with friends and family. And then that recovery and that rest is going to actually help you more, help you even more for the 2022 season. So don't be afraid to take that time off to, just run base miles, get those miles in, but you don't have to do anything crazy if you're not training for anything. Specifically, I know for a lot of runners, it is their off season. So maybe taking it a little bit easy during this time, which I think you should, because it is a good time to be present with family and friends. But also, it's great to get our family members out there and moving as well. So hopefully, you guys are also doing a turkey trot on Thursday. I can tell you it's probably one of the most fun races that I have, because people just bring out their families and we go out and we just have a really good time. And they usually also have some really cool prizes. You can win turkey pies, all of that stuff. Of course, I would probably give that way to somebody else, but pretty cool. So let's wrap everything up. So number one, don't skip meals. Eat your normal meals and snacks. Eat every 2 to 3 hours. Focus on that foundational diet if you know what that means. Um, Number 2, drink water. Number 3, be mindful of your portions and be mindful of your fullness. Number 4, bring your own plant based dish to share with others. And number 5 is share your why if others ask. And bonus tip is it's okay to take time during the holidays to spend time with friends and family and focus a little bit less on your running and nutrition goals and know that they will be there to focus on in 2022. So I hope this was helpful for those that struggle during this holiday season, and just know that we all struggle. We all have struggles during this season, and it's not time to probably try anything new, but we can certainly get through it by just being present with our family and focusing more on being with family and friends, and feeling gratitude rather than food and running and all of that. And I also wanted to mention again, today is day 2 of How to Fuel as a Plant-Based Runner workshop. So if you are not in the workshop or you missed last night, that's okay. I did have trouble posting the replay of the workshop, but I did post the presentation slides that I use. So you're welcome to check those out. Those are only available for 24 hours. So make sure to check that out before the end of or before the start of our workshop for day 2. So until 7 o'clock Eastern time, that'll be available. And if you haven't signed up for day 2, make sure to sign up so you can secure your spot. And we'll have day 2 in our event page in a Facebook room is where the presentation is actually going to take place. So make sure you're able to get there. I know some people had some trouble yesterday. So if you are having any trouble not finding the link or how to get there, just reach out to me. I'm happy to help. But I hope I see you guys there. And until next time, keep running and eating plants. Bye.